So, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the cycle of fifths is a bad thing to learn. I'm walking up a hill with my dog. What I'm saying is that that's something you need to learn further on down your guitar journey. What you really need to learn in the beginning is the cycle of thirds, because when you have the cycle of thirds, you understand how all the chords work within a key. It's really important because when you begin, you're only going to be playing the primary triads from a key, 1, 4, 5 chords, 3 chord tricks, 4 chord tricks. That's what most pop songs use. So why would you want to learn how to build a rocket ship before you understand where you're going and without having a destination? It's ludicrous. So this is more important to learn than the cycle of fifths at first. The cycle of fifths is brilliant, yeah, once you understand stuff. Anyhow, I'm gonna go find my dog because she's chasing wabbits. See you in the rest of the tutorial. Here it comes. Don't underestimate this. It is absolutely amazing is the cycle of thirds. You need to understand this. Now, I have been asked, Ricky, why do you always start from the letter E? Well, do you know what? It's because of the way that the guitar is tuned. The lowest note on the guitar is an E, so it just makes sense to me to do that. But it also gives me a kick-ass mnemonic to be able to remember the cycle of thirds. I'm going to tell you why you need to learn the cycle of thirds as well. This is in the key of C major, so we're going to do this in the key of C major. And the notes in C major would be C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. So we've got that there. So we've got C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Those are the notes. So you see we've gone up from there to an octave. There to there. That's an octave. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Octave. Octave there. So hold out, guys. This is super worth it. You will get so much juice out of this one. So E, F, and then we're going to go G. So this is the next note up, and you can see what we've done is we've gone up 1, 2, 3. This is why it's called cycle of thirds. It's pretty simple. Hopefully when I draw this round I will get a perfectly formed marigold flower design, because that would be pretty, and that's always nice if you can do it pretty. So G, A, B. So you see there we've gone up 3 again. B, what comes after B is going to be C, D. All right, so all you really need to know is your musical alphabet is going from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it goes back to A again. All right, so D, E, F. We've got that. F, G, A. I've gone a little bit wonky on this one. A, B, C. Can I do it? Can I join them up perfectly? C, D, E. Nearly. It's a wonderful thing. Right, okay, but obviously you can see it. I got there. So they just go up in threes. Now, let me just extrapolate this information from here. E, G, B, D, F, A, C. E, G, B, D, F, A, C. So that is the cycle of thirds. You could start on C. Don't let me dictate, as long as it works for you, but you can come up with a different way, make it your own. If you want it to come from C because you're in the key of C, then perfect, it's fine. Don't, I'm not going to deter you. But this is the way I do it, because I like to remember it, a little mnemonic with this. And I'm going to write the mnemonic down the side here, and it goes E, G, B, D, F, A, C. Every good band deserves fans and cash. Because every good band deserves fans and cash. Let's make it musical. We could have another one. Every green bus drives fast and crashes. But, it's up to you. The main thing is maintaining this cycle. We're just going to maintain this cycle, and you'll see once we get into this why you want to do this. So every good band deserves fans and cash. Well, this is the first use case. If we look at the key of C major, the first chord in the key of C major is C. And if we want to know what the root, third and fifth of that chord are, without taking off his shoes and socks and counting on his toes and that sort of stuff, what we do is we use this little mnemonic. Every good band deserves fans and cash. So what I'd do is I go cash every good. Did you notice how it began again? It went round on itself because it's a cycle or a circle, whatever you want to call it. So this sequence, what it means is we get C is the root, E is the third, and G is the fifth. How cool is that? Well, if we know, looking at as the key of C, well, let's just write that out. C, D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor, and let's go for that horrible one, the B diminished chord. So the next chord, the D minor chord, we want to know the notes that are in the D minor chord. Well, we know the root note of the D minor chord is D. Right, so D deserves fans and. Deserves fans and. Look at that. D, F, A. We can figure this out. Look at this. How cool is this? You can even turn that into a little table there. Let's have a look. E minor. Oh, look. Every good band. EGB. Every good band. Right, super. So every good band. Let's look at the next chord that we have there. F. Let's the chord F. What are the notes in the chord of F? The root, the third, and the fifth. Well, the F is the root. Fans and cash. Fans and cash. There you go. So there's fans and cash. We've got that already. Let's have a look at another one. G. Let's have a look at the G. So we go good band deserves. Good band deserves. Right, okay, let's look at the next chord. A minor. Let's look at this. A minor. A, C, E, and cash every. You've got that clunky join up when it goes round. It's not as neat as a battle ends and down goes Charles' father, but it's another cycle. It's another useful one, and we like them because they're good tools to help us to be able to remember this stuff until we just know the stuff. We remember it and then we just know it. There's a difference between knowing and remembering. B diminished. Let's look at this. You know, you might not even be bothered about the B diminished chord, but if you can spell it, then, you know, you're a little bit wiser. So if we take the B, B, D, F, band deserves fans. So there it has outlined the three notes that make up all of those chords. But wait, hold your horses, hang on. What if we did the first extension of that and added the seventh? Let's just add the seventh. This is genius. This is a really genius way of doing this. You can do this, and everybody will like think that, crikey, how the heck do you know these chords and can name these chords so fast and identify them? You know, you tie this in with your fretboard knowledge, and you are cooking with gas. All right, well look, let's have a look and see what the seventh of this C chord is. Let's have a look. C, E, G. Look, root, third, fifth, seventh, the next note up, because that's how the chords stack. If you've seen my video on simple and compound octaves, you will know that the chords go like this. They go root, third, fifth, seventh, ninth, 11th, 13th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 notes in the scale, and there's 7 notes spelled out like that. So look, C, E, G, B. I know that if I want to extend that C major and give it that 7th colour there, then all I need to do is add a B to those 3 notes there, and I'm going to get that lovely major 7 sound. Right, well, what about the next chord? Let's look at the D minor. D, F, A, C. Deserves fans and cash. There's my 7th. It's telling me what my 7th is there. It's helping me along the way. E minor, if you've already got it, you've got it, and you're already whizzing through this already before I've even done it on the page. E, G, B, every good band deserves. So that's the 7th on an E minor there. Deserves. F, fans and cash every. Whoa, look, face. Where else have you seen that? We're going to talk about that very, very soon. Stick around for the end of the video for that one. G, B, D, good band deserves fans. There you go. There, that's your 7th for the G. Right, and cash every good. You might have seen this one if you know the bass clef. All cows eat grass. Nonsense. Right, so look at this one. B, D, F. What comes next? Band deserves fans and there you go. So now we've extended it up to the 7th. But do you know what? I'm not done. I'm not done. Hang around. Stick around. We've only done up to here. We have the 9th, the 11th, and the 13th we can go at. So if you are trying to build these luscious, expensive chords, then you need to understand this. I can do this thing all the way around. So let me just do it. I'm going to do it all the way up here. So if we look at this, I'm just going to do the C chord here. Start at the C. So remember it went root, 3rd, 5th from the C, root, 3rd, 5th, 7th. The 9th is the D. The 11th is an F, and we can see here that the 13th is an A, right? And that gives me all my notes in the order that I need to be able to remember them. You know, I can omit notes and everything else like that and do the kind of the practical things that you need to make these chords. Look at this. And all we need is this mnemonic. Deserves fans and cash. Every good band. Just fill it out. Just say it as you go around. Every good band deserves fans and cash. Fans and cash. Every good band deserves. Good band deserves fans and cash every. And cash every good band deserves fans. Yes, does this make sense? Band deserves fans and cash. Cash, that's a C, Ricky. Band deserves fans and cash every good. What we have is the complete spelling for all the chords that are in the key of C there, all the notes, and this is a way to access them. Instead of memorizing them in this way, what you can do is you can use this tool until you have actually memorized them, until you know them. There is a difference between memorizing and there is a difference between knowing. Knowing is intrinsic. I think that cycle of thirds thing is pretty damn cool. But let me show you another use case for the cycle of thirds. And this is what I call one mnemonic to rule them all. This is standard notation, right? So we've got this standard notation paper here. We've got this, every good band deserves fans and cash. Hopefully you've memorized it by now. It's probably gone in there. Every good band deserves fans and cash, because every good band does deserve fans and cash. This is one mnemonic to rule them all, right? So if we take our treble clef, now, you know, if you are thinking of clicking off right now, you would be making a big mistake, because this is going to help you so much in learning how to read music, yeah, and open up the possibilities of what the guitar can do. Generally, when we are taught how to do the treble clef, what we do is we do the notes on the lines there. Now this gives us, now if you've come across this, every good boy deserves football. Well, do you know what? Not everybody digs football, and I just think that it's a bit lame. Every good boy that deserves favour or whatever. It's just, there's nothing behind it. There's nothing behind it. Every good band deserves fans and cash. If you're in a band, you deserve fans and you deserve cash. Well, that's if your music's good. So you can see these are on the lines. Every good band deserves fans and cash. Hang on, that's one mnemonic we have to learn. Let me just do another one here. Look at this. So in the spaces, we've got F-A-C-E. Oh, okay, yeah, so face. Now you might remember that as being face in the space. Yeah, but that means we've got one mnemonic, we've got another mnemonic. That's two mnemonics. Demonics, not mnemonics, not demonics. We've got two mnemonics to learn. Okay, now from a previous video, you might have seen that actually the guitar goes into the bass clef. Let me just do the bass clef for you as well here. Look at this. So if we look at the bass clef, we get this on the lines. Let's do these on the lines. We get good boys deserve food always, or whatever it is. So that's the third, that's another mnemonic. Yeah, and then let's have a look at this. If we go in the spaces here, then what I got taught was all cows eat grass. That's four mnemonics. That's four things I have to learn and remember. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something really, really funky. This is called the tenor clef. What it is this note here is C. Yeah. How often are we going to you're really going to come across this? Not much. But if you do you want to be stumped? Do you want to have to think to yourself, no, I can't do this because whatever? Right. Okay. Well, here we know that this note here is a C because these two lines here converge on this ledger line here, and that is a C. So we know that's a C. Well, what we can do is we can fill this in at either side. Yeah, and we can see that if we use our mnemonic here, we can see that it goes fans and cash every good. Face egg. You don't want egg on your face by not learning this. You see what I did there? I know it was cheesy, but here in the spaces, then this enables us to be able to go that, well, I don't even know a mnemonic for this one. I really don't use this one that much. So good band deserves fans. You see? So the thing is, knowing this here, can work out this clef here. All right, treble clef, bass clef. All right, one mnemonic to rule them all. This is all you need. This is why every good band deserves fans and cash. Cycle of thirds is amazing, guys. I heartily recommend that you learn this. This will be a PDF in the description below. Make sure you download that, print it off, work this stuff out. Also, if you've got some value from this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and I will see you in a future music theory lesson that is applicable to your guitar. Hit subscribe for more guitar tips.